ॐ हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्यापि हितं मुखं तत्त्वं पोषणपावृणु सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये. I welcome everybody to the Swadhyaya Jnana Yajna program by Academy of Yoga and Oriental Studies, Bhubaneswar. This is a lecture series on Gheranda Samhita by Dr. Indulata, Director, Academy of Yoga and Oriental Studies, Bhubaneswar. This is lecture number 41 of Gheranda Samhita and lecture number 32 of the second chapter of Gheranda Samhita. Today we will discuss on Bhujangasana. First of all, let us see what is the significance of the name Bhujangasana. It is Bhujangasana, it is also Bhujangasana. In sloka number 42, we find the name Bhujangasana, and in sloka number 43, we find the name Bhujangasana. Both the words are correct. What is Bhujangasana? Asana is the posture and Bhujanga is the name, or Bhujanga is the name. What is the meaning of Bhujanga? Bhujanga is a snake. Bhujanga is the meaning. Bhujanga means a snake. Also, the word Bhujanga is correct and it also means a snake. Why it is called Bhujangasana or Bhujangasana? Because in the last step, the practitioner imitates or resembles the appearance of a hooded snake. Therefore, it is called Bhujangasana or Bhujangasana. This is the picture of a hooded snake. Here is the snake. This is the hood. It has raised the hood. And the practitioner has to raise his body in such a way that it would imitate the appearance of a hooded snake. Now, what is the technique of Bhujangasana or Bhujangasana? We find the technique in the second chapter of Gheranda Samhita, sloka number 42. The sloka is like this: Angushta navi paryanta madho bhumau vininyaset. Karatalabhyang dharang dhrutva urdhva sirsah phani vahi. Now, what is the translation? Let us see the translation first, then we'll discuss the sloka word by word. The practitioner should lie on the ground facing downwards. Then he should press the ground by both the palms and raise his head or the upper body like a snake. His body up to the navel should remain on the ground. This is the meaning of this sloka. Now let us discuss the sloka word by word. Angushta navi paryantam. Angushta navi paryantam. Paryanta means up to. Angushta means toes. Navi means the navel. So up to, from the angushta to the navi, or from the toes up to the navel. Adho bhumo vininyaset. Adho means below. Bhumo means on the ground. So the body, the lower body, from the angushta up to the navi, or from the toes up to the navel, should remain, or the practitioner should keep the lower body up to the navel on the ground. Vininyaset mane he should put. Then karatalabhyang dharang dhrutva. Karatala means palm. Karatalabhyang means by both the palms. Dhara means the earth or the ground. Dharang dhrutva mane having held the ground. Dhrutva means having held. Here having pressed. So he has to press the ground by both the palms. Then urdhva sirsaha. Urdhva means above or high. Sirsa means head. He has to raise his head high, or the upper part of the body, including the head, high. How we should do it? Phani bahi. Phani iba phani ba. Phani means a snake. Why it is called phani? Because phana asya asti iti phani. Phana means wood. Because it has phana, therefore it is called phani. Dhanam asya asti iti dhani. Runam asya asti iti runi. So also phani. Because it has the phana, therefore it is called phani. Phani means a snake. So like a snake, he has to raise his upper part of the body. The snake raises his upper part of the body, half of the body to the air, So also the practitioner has to raise half of his body to the air. So this is the technique of Bhujangasana or Bhujangasana. Let us see the steps, how he should do it. The practitioner should lie on the ground, his face downwards. Then he should place both the palms on the ground and raise the upper body from navel area up to the head like a snake. He has to raise the upper body, half of the body to the air. Then he should keep the lower body, that is from the toes up to the navel, on the ground. So half of the body should remain on the ground and half of the body should be raised to the air. This is the technique of Bhujangasana. This is the picture of Bhujangasana. Sunil Kumar Devata is doing nicely. He is lying on the ground, his face downwards, and he has pressed both the palms against the ground, and he has raised half of the body up to the from the navel up to the head to the air, high in the air, like a snake. And the lower body from the toes up to the navel, the lower body is remaining on the ground. So this is the perfect Bhujangasana. Half of the body should remain on the ground and half of the body should be raised to the air. This is perfect Bhujangasana. Let me give a clarification. Some practitioners raise the body as high as they can. They go on raising the body as high as they can. By straightening the arms, they straighten both the arms and they try their best to raise their body as high as they can. But I must say that this violates the description of Bhujangasana given in Gheranda Samhita. This is not Gheranda Samhita. According to this is not Bhujangasana according to Gheranda Samhita. This is the violation of the description of Bhujangasana in Gheranda Samhita. The practitioner arms cannot be straightened because if he raises half of the body to the air and half of the body remains on the ground, then his arms cannot be straightened. If he straightens the arms, then half of the body cannot be on the ground and more than half of the body would be raised to the air. So this is clear violation of the description of Bhujangasana in Gheranda Samhita. I am not talking about any other text or any other instruction given anywhere. I am talking about Bhujangasana of Gheranda Samhita. So like this, he has to put half of the body on the ground and half of the body should be raised to the air. This is the technique of Bhujangasana. Now benefits. Yes, there is one shloka which mentions benefits of Bhujangasana. Unlike other other asanas, in most of the asanas we find there is no mention of any benefit. Here we get one shloka which describes the benefits of Bhujangasana. देहाग्निर वर्धते नित्यं सर्वरोग विनाशनम जागर्ति भुजगी देवी भुजगासन साधनात्. Bhujangasana sadhanat, Bhujangasana sadhanat, because of the sadhana practice of Bhujangasana. What happens because of the practice of Bhujangasana? Dehagnir vardhate nityam. Regularly the Dehagni increases. Dehagni means the gastric fire or the digestive fire. That is a great sign of health. And Sarva Roga Vinasanam. Sarva Roga Vinasanam means it kills, it destroys all the rogas, all the diseases. Then Jagarti Bhujagi Devi. Jagarti means rises. Bhujagi Devi rises. Bhujagi Devi, who is Bhujagi Devi? Bhujagi Devi means, Bhujagi means a female serpent, a female snake. And Kundalini, the Kundalini Shakti, the Kundalini power. Kundalini means also a female snake. So Bhujagi Devi here means the Kundalini Shakti. So Kundalini Shakti is raised. Kundalini is raised by the practice of Bhujangasana. So these are the three benefits. Number one, it increases gastric fire, it removes all diseases, and the Kundalini is raised by the practice of Bhujangasana. So these are the benefits enumerated in Gheranda Samhita in the next shloka. And about Hatha Yoga Pradipika, there is no mention of, there is no description of Bhujangasana in Hatha Yoga Pradipika. Thank you. Thank you for listening to this lecture. If you have any doubt, you may write it in the comment box and notify it. I shall be happy to answer your questions. If you have any suggestions, you can write it in the comment box. I shall be happy